Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekmak, this is Let's Play Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. These guys are doing an excellent job of getting in my way, aren't they? So in the last episode we went through quite a bit of the Spirit Tower. We didn't get everything there though because we're missing certain key items to do things. And well, there's also the floor that's completely black in every way, and I hate it. Wow, these are some really jerky hidey spots, judging from the promo guide I've got here. I just wish that they had proper maps. So apparently you can run into stronger versions of Skulltulas that take 2 shots. Good to know. I feel like for the most part, dark trains are really just an inconvenience. They aren't actually that dangerous a train. They aren't that big a threat. But they're still quite terrifying to face. We don't stop here because we don't need to. We don't have the grappling hook. We can't get the extra treasure hidden there. It'll be nice when we get a portal open for this one, I guess. Not having to open up in the middle of 2 dark trains would be very nice. And Link, hit the brakes now! We can't go over that broken bridge. We have to if we want to get to the new land. What do we do? I guess we have to go defeat the gym leader. Who knew there was a tiny station sitting way out here? Why don't we see who lives in that house over there? We aren't allowed to cross the tracks even though there may be interesting things on the other side. Just look at that bridge, it's a complete mess. How are we supposed to get to the other side with the bridge in this state? Maybe someone around here can fix it for us. No, someone around here can't fix it for us. But it's better than nothing, right? Huh. Well, this looks interesting. Greetings, Squirt! What can I do for you? What do you want, you ruby-less ragamuffin? This is no place for the likes of you. Go on now, shoo! Get out of here! What's that you say? Who am I? Tell me! Listen well and remember the names, Squirt. I'm Linebeck III, President of Linebeck Trading. I bet you weren't expecting a reference to that guy. I hunt down the rarest antiques from around the world. Then I sell them to the highest bidder. How's that for an introduction? Did I just blow you away? not really. Ugh, urchins like you just prove that the youth of today are just clueless. I've got work to do and you're in my way. Go find somewhere else to loaf. You again, state your business or get lost. Okay, we gotta play to his ego here. Here, have 4 pride resources. You rock! Well... It's true, I am pretty spectacular. You know, I hadn't noticed before you, but you possess a certain charm, Squirt. But what are you doing here? You don't look like you've got a treasure to sell. You're trying to get to Oceanland, but the bridge is out. Well, that's a sticky situation, isn't it? Yep. But I agree on the bridge is a sad mess. The huge storms we had really did a number on it. I was going to call a bridge worker I know in the Snowland to fix this mess. But with the spirit tracks vanishing, I've got bigger fish to fry. See, I deal with merchants all over the world, and I can't get anywhere now. Wait, you're an engineer, aren't you? Well, that's just perfect. Go fetch that bridge worker so we can both get on with our business. Sound good? Yeah. Think about it, kid! If we don't get the bridge fixed, you aren't getting near the Oceanland. We're both inconvenienced here, so do the right thing and help me out. Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and bring the bridge worker. Okay. Woohoo! I knew I liked you, Squirt. I'll wait here, so go fetch the bridge worker. Chop chop now! Right, so... Go talk to the bridge worker who lives in Snowland. Oh, and if you give him a lift, watch how you drive. That guy gets ruffled really easily. If things get too bumpy along the way, you expect him to yell at you. A lot. You never actually told me where he's... Icy Spring, Snowfall. I don't think he ever actually told us where in Snowland he is, so hopefully he'll catch up with us as soon as we leave the room. Would you like to board the train? Looks like we're on our way back to Snowland. At least we installed that teleporter so it won't be as obnoxious to get to, but still. I don't like that the teleporter is in the middle of 2 dark trains. So I don't remember how mandatory the tutorial for what we're about to go through is. It might leave out some details, so I'm going to just bring it up as we go. We're going to be taking the guy from Snowland as a passenger. We haven't actually had proper passengers until this point. We've had Alfonso, but he didn't count because he doesn't get upset at you if you violate the rules of the rails. This guy will. So what happens is, as we go about the land, we're going to see signposts. This one we don't care that much about. But there are some important rules about when you're driving it with passengers. First of all, don't miss their stop. Make sure you you get the brakes set up. Make sure you slow down before... Oh. I think I'm going to have to hide in the forest because they're about to collide and bounce off each other. Maybe. So there's another rule. You never ever use the emergency brake. The emergency brake will upset whoever it is that's riding along with you. So you have to slow it down. You have to make sure that you've slowed down enough with the... Well, you get the point I'm making here, right? Going from top speed to reverse is a great way to slow down from hitting a dark train, but it's also going to upset the passengers. You get out of here. Enemies hitting the train will also upset the passengers. And over here... we have something that I haven't been paying attention to up until now. These signs. The orange side means that you're entering a slow zone, so you cannot go at top speed through them. The purple side means that you're leaving the slow zone and so can resume high speed again. So yeah, you've got to keep your eyes out for signs along with all the usual dangers of being on the rails in this land. One more thing which I don't quite have access to at this exact moment. Is the whistle signs. You have to blow your whistle when you're passing them. Whenever you fail one of the rules of the rails, then it will greatly upset, then the passenger inside will get a little bit upset. I think if you manage to, well, I'm trying to think my words out carefully now while also, yeah, let's just go straight for the portal now, that we won't have a better chance than this. Each time you fail to follow the rules of the rails, their happiness will go down by 1. But whenever you do match up with the things on the rails, like if you slow down correctly, or you blow your whistle properly, or then they'll go back up a happiness level. If their happiness hits 0, then they will actually just abandon you right then and there. They'll get out and walk all the way back, even if you're just 2 steps away from the exit. It's kind of silly. I usually don't let that happen though. Usually I'm paying enough attention to get the things right. So yeah, that's the whole thing with carrying passengers. I mean, let's be fair. What sort of train isn't carrying passengers around? I guess we have Zelda, but not the point. But yeah, usually the reason why they have these slow down sides is because of, well, go back about 10 seconds and look at what happened with a train. It very nearly went off the tracks but straightened itself out with a shake. Imagine riding in that sort of train. You'd be pretty upset if your drinks got spilled all over you from that nonsense. The Spirit Train just can't handle the corners properly. Although the intersections also have that nonsense. Anyway, we've got a little bit longer to go, so unless I see a whistle sign, well, let's just skim ahead to the end. Although granted, I think I've actually been kind of slack on skimming. I'm usually in a mad rush in the beginning of the morning to get my videos recorded and edited, so hopefully I'll be able to get this one out without a rush. You can use reverse as brake, just don't immediately flip from full speed to reverse. Here we are. Rule number 1 of the rails. If you see a whistle sign, pull your train whistle before you pull past the sign. And put some real feeling into it. Rule 2 of the rails. When you see a slowdown sign, check your speed and drive in the lower gear. Then when you see the speed up sign, shift back into high gear as before. Do this smoothly, it should be like second nature. Rule 3 of the rails. When pulling into a station, don't stop beyond the stop zone. You don't want your passengers to panic and think you forgot their stop. That would be inexcusable. Give them a first-class experience. Rule 4 of the rails. You'll scare and endanger your passengers if you brake suddenly. Transport them delicately, as if they were glasses of water filled to the brim. Because what is done cannot be undone. Mind you, if the choice is slam on the brakes immediately or hit a dark train, then obviously you want to go for the... It's better to scare them than kill them. Are you ready to leave? Where is this rotten guy? Oh dear, I really do not remember where this guy is. You know what I might do? I might actually boot up my old copy of Spirit Tracks just to look at its maps and such when I have a free episode. Just call me a cannon sniper. Man, it does. Wellspring Station. It's a shame I don't remember which one was Wellspring Station. Did I honestly just drive past it and not even notice? You know what? I think I did. I think I just had the camera facing this way the entire time and wasn't paying attention when I went past it. Also, darn it, I just realized that must be another one of the localization differences. It'll be Wellspring Station in the American version, but it'll be Icy Spring in the European version. Hey, what are you doing here? Well... So you're trying to restore all the Spirit Tracks? Sounds like a lot of work. That's a big art you got there, little guy. I guess being an engineer isn't all red carpets and caviar, is it? Sometimes you just gotta roll up your sleeves and put in some hard work. See, I'm a bridge worker, carpenter, and craftsman, so I know all about work. If you need a bridge, I'm your guy. I'll travel to any place that needs a bridge. It's called being a professional. That's why I expect you to restore the Spirit Tracks like a pro too. What's the matter? Is there something you want to tell me, little guy? Well... What, you want me to fix the bridge? Alright, let me at it. I got something to tell that Linebeck anyhow. I'm ready to go right now, so head to the train and wait there for you. So here's the question. We can take the long way, we can take the short way that takes us past the dark trains, or we can take the long way which takes us past a lot more signs and enemies. I feel like when it gets down to it, we probably want to go... Oh, hello. Ah, rats, I was gonna ask you to take me to Papusia Village. But I guess you're already given the bridge worker a ride, huh? Well, no biggie, I'll just walk there and take some killer pics along the way. But you should know that this bridge worker is super mega fussy. If you don't blow your whistle when the sign says so, or if you don't follow the signs telling you to speed up or slow down, or if you don't stop right at the platform, or if you get hit by an enemy while you're traveling, he'll jump off the train and yell at you till he's blue in the face. Also, don't use the reverse on the gearbox to brake suddenly. That kind of thing is dangerous for the passengers. But this is all the stuff a good engineer already knows. I have it all written down at my house, so swing by if you ever forget. Good luck. What about me getting hit by a bird? This is our first passenger. He seems pretty demanding, so let's be careful. Ready to take him to that broken bridge? Yep. Okay, all aboard. So how do you want to go about this? Honestly, let's be daring. So yeah, he has that little smiley face there. You got the idea. I wonder what he's gonna think when we take him straight through the Tower of Spirits. This isn't my stop! Find carbon. Restore the spirit tracks of the ocean land. Now ready to board? Very well, which land do you want to go? So then, how... This is gonna be actually kind of tricky because I'm going to have to keep an eye on the dark trains on the top map, but I'm also going to have to be cautious because... Oh boy, this is a long stretch of slow. You get the idea. I need to... Okay, we might have to redirect our course. Yep, we have to change courses because they'll pin us up, they'll pin us down if we don't. Whistle sign. Yeah, you got the idea. I think what I'll need to do here is I might not get a better chance than this to get past them all, but oof. Okay. Provided there aren't any slow down signs along the way, we should be able to loop around here. But that dark train really wants us dead. It does feel a bit like they're gaining on me, and I don't like it. That is a whistle sign. No, it's a slow down sign. Oh, game. Fortunately, the train did not follow us down this way. I guess dark trains don't like slowing down either. Oh boy, that was, wasn't nearly as close as it could have been, but you see what I mean? Mechanically, they aren't that bad, but they still give you a fright when you see it. Okay, whistle sign. Okay, slow down because we're pulling up soon. Maybe I slowed down a bit too soon. Well, would you look at that? We're here. You sure know how to ride those rails, kid. A ride like that puts me in a working mood. I'm heading straight to the job site. Yep, this bridge got a number done on it. It's not beyond fixing though. It'll take a while, so go kill some time and come back later. Ah, the bridge worker, how have you been, good man? Linebeck. Well, I'll be. How you been, you old treasure hound? Much better now that you're here. Do me a favor and work a little of your magic on that dilapidated bridge. Course, just leave it to me, shouldn't be a problem. Assuming, of course, that you've got my repair fee on hand. You do, right? You also still owe me for the work I did on your house, so along with the bridge... I'd say 5,000 rupees ought to cover the bill nicely. 5,000? Surely you must be joking! Lucky for both of us, this young fellow has kindly agreed to foot the bill. He's the one who wanted the bridge fixed in the first place, after all. You weasel! All I did was send him your way, friend. Oh, is that so, little guy? No, I can't afford that. Well, I'm glad we cleared up that little bit of unsavory business. Oh, and you'd best get that money ready for Squirt. Nobody likes a bill dodger. You don't say. Ta-da! Yeah, I don't really care who pays me as long as I get my 5,000 rupees. I'll go fix the bridge. That money better be ready for me when I'm done. What kind of nonsense is this? 5,000 rupees? That's positively criminal. How can we expect it to come up with that kind of money? Let's go give my Linebeck a piece of our minds. So, next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, I'm gonna go kick Linebeck the third in the world a bunch of times. It's not gonna help at all, but it'll make me feel better. Until then, take care. We'll see you all around. Would a bomb help? I have bombs.